पर तुम जिस लहमे में जिंदा हो, ये लहमा तुमसे जिंदा है।
फिर उठेंगे फिर बढ़ेंगे, तुम रोक नहीं सकते। फिर उठेंगे फिर बढ़ेंगे, तुम रोक नहीं सकते। ख्वाब जिंदा हैं, तहरीक जिंदा है, जवान जिंदा है।
Hello everyone, welcome to RawPods, Conversations in Creative Ideas and Expression, hosted by Rawanee. This is another special edition podcast put together by Rawanee's members in light of current affairs. Earlier this month, many of us were saddened and disappointed at the turn of events in Pakistan, and we wrote and recited poetry, which we are sharing here. Please note that these do remain our personal opinions and voices, and Rawanee as a platform doesn't take a political stance. It merely allows space to its members to express theirs.
मौजूदा सूरत हाल पे दो बंद, तख्त भी हमारा है, ताज भी हमारा है। गुजर गया जो कल सुनो, वक्त भी हमारा था। 22 करोड़ लोगों का आज भी हमारा है। तुम गुलाम इब्ने गुलाम, तुमको हुक्म से क्या काम। हम हैं शाये सल्तनत, हम ही तुम्हारे सौदागर, राज भी हमारा है। आसिफ जफर।
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Rafey Zuberi. I am watching what's been happening to our democracy and our leadership. I am shocked by the amount of excess in his jurisdiction that Supreme Court has taken. And as expected, their decision has always been in favor of the rich and elite and the corrupt. And it has again happened. Imran Khan was one of the big hopes for the country. We still feel that he is the biggest hope for our future. I've written a small poem about it. That's in Urdu. इसका नाम है Hope Lives On. इज्जत से जिंदा रहने का इम्कान जिंदा है। इज्जत से जिंदा रहने का इम्कान जिंदा है। इत्तेहाद ना रहा, दोस्त बिक गए, पर इमरान जिंदा है। सब घोड़े हाके पहुँचे पैसों के दरबार में। सब घोड़े हाके पहुँचे पैसों के दरबार में। नोटों से भरा ऐवान पूछे, ऐवान जिंदा है। था जिनका काम खबर देना, जहन बदलने में जट गए। था जिनका काम खबर देना, जहन बदलने में जट गए। सच को झूठ, झूठ को सच कहने की दुकान जिंदा है। सच को झूठ, झूठ को सच कहने की दुकान जिंदा है। फिर उठेंगे फिर बढ़ेंगे, तुम रोक नहीं सकते। फिर उठेंगे फिर बढ़ेंगे, तुम रोक नहीं सकते। ख्वाब जिंदा हैं, तहरीक जिंदा है, जवान जिंदा है। इज्जत से जिंदा रहने का इम्कान जिंदा है।
कशकोले गदागरी उठाओ कि भिखारियों के दरामद शुदा खुद साख्ता शहनशाह आज़म अपनी मसनत पे आन बैठे हैं। कशकोले गदागरी उठाओ, मगर जो थोड़ी भी शर्म बाकी हो, यही कशकोले गदागरी उलटकर खुद साख्ता शहनशाह आज़म आलम पनाह के मुहीब सर की जीनत बनाओ। कशकोले गदागरी उठाओ।
Assalamu alaikum. This is NFK. I came across this photograph this morning and it really shook me. And I could not help but start writing away my thoughts on this subject. And I'd like to read it out to you. You can't help but wonder, looking at their grins, if each of these fine men have begotten twins. We are their hostage now, in future their kins. For we may like it or not, money always wins. The nation's a doll, and these chaps its voodoo pins. Ladies and gentlemen, time to pay back for our sins.
Hello everyone, I'm Muniba Mahmood. I'll be sharing 3 poems here. 2 of these were written in sequence when we heard the news and the developments. These are called Despair and Hope. The third of these poems was written as a prayer on a subsequent day when I was reflecting on our social decline, and this poem is called A Friday Prayer. I will be reciting these now. So the first of these poems is called Despair. I will be reading it now. The convicted have won, spoke the news to us yesterday. Collective chill and dark cloud gripped to 20 million hearts minus some. The few, they celebrate, Save the country, its constitution. Imbecile, cold, grins their joy. Reign of cruel hands, our fate. Calculated each win, but some numbers still elude. Foreign accounts and stolen wealth, no hand free to count the dead. Us fools, 220 million strong, enslaved, ensnared, strangled boys. The exploits for a few to share. In our choked silence, they rejoice. But hope is never far from where despair is. And so comes the second poem. Despair prevails, inscribed on the wall, spell of doom and dark foretelling. The dishonest return to rule us at whim. Democracy, the term the fortified oligarchy. Hazy floats hope, white smoke, just discernible. Skeptical dark despair sees her as disconnect. Hope finds a voice, brush strokes of color, promising paints the writ of our collective voice. The third poem, as I mentioned a little earlier, is called A Friday Prayer. Cold hearts, unmoved, plaintive cries of the destitute, and of some others, a handful who still care, to hold hope, who boldly dare. We are of those who yet dare dream, though it does not slip. Desperate, sad prayers escape our weary lips. Beggars knock on car doors. Rampant poverty brought us down on all fours. But the hands who sign unholy decrees, and some who count bundles of banknotes, don't break the glass doors of wealth. In desperation, we look to the sky. Already on trembling knees, we bow down to the Most High. Though a forgetful, ungrateful, disobedient lot, your forgiveness and mercy we now seek. Perhaps we have forgot how to turn to you in plea, or perhaps of your message we have missed the crux. To remember to give thanks, the poor to feed, to lend a hand to those in need. We remember now, hurriedly, for life is busy. If thou invite, overfed our poor stomachs, enjoyed the meal, called a toast, to give thanks to our generous hosts. Took flowers and chocolates the best kind, for they kindly paid for us to fine dine. Of what do we now speak? Ah, yes, our poor country is a sad mess. To you we turn and plea, oh, dear Lord, please our dear Moke, please do bless. But I must rush now, Suhoor deal awaits, expecting fashionable company, need my clothes ironed from the maid. Oh, but she too will need food, these leftovers perhaps shall fill her plate. I hasten to finish my prayer before I'm late. Dear Lord, forgive us our hearts' thoughtless state. Let it not determine a poor compatriot's fate.
कुछ लोग तुम्हें समझाएंगे, वो तुमको खौफ दिलाएंगे. जो है वो भी खो सकता है. इस राह में रहज़न हैं इतने. कुछ और यहां हो सकता है. कुछ और तो अक्सर होता है. पर तुम जिस लहमे में जिंदा हो, ये लहमा तुमसे जिंदा है. ये वक्त फिर नहीं आएगा. तुम अपनी करनी कर गुजरो, जो होगा देखा जाएगा. फहमीदा रियाज.